Hi everyone, I wanted to make a quick video with some great news about biometrics appointments being waived in certain cases. And so before I get into all of that great news, I'd like to quickly introduce myself and our firm if you're new to our YouTube channel. I'm attorney Megan Pastrana from Corrado Pastrana, the immigration firm for couples. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please do so now. We regularly post updates because we know how important it is for you to have important educational information and updates as you're navigating through your immigration journey. We also have a Facebook group, Immigration for Couples, listed below. We'd love to have you join us. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so YouTube will share it with other individuals who can benefit from the information. All right, so biometrics appointments being waived. This is the great news. And so for those of you who aren't familiar with what a biometrics appointment is, I'd like to give you a little bit of a background of exactly what it is. And so in certain applications, and I will speak to applications as it relates to immigration for couples, that is what we focus on here at our firm. And so in certain types of applications, specifically an adjustment of status for individuals who are applying for their green card here within the United States, removal of conditions, and citizenship, in those cases, part of the process is that you'll receive a biometrics notice to go to a local USCIS office to have your fingerprints taken and for them to take your information and your photos and basically your biometrics, your fingerprints. And so what we're seeing, because of COVID happening in 2020, immigration started making special provisions and taking special steps to limit the amount of exposure people have to each other in the immigration offices and the amount of appointments. And so one of the things they did was they started waiving biometrics appointments. And so we're seeing that that's pretty common now, and we expect that that will continue here through 2021. Because unfortunately no one knows when COVID will end, but we see that in the foreseeable future that will continue being a commonplace, that biometrics appointments will continue being waived. And so what that means is that if you have recently had your fingerprints taken by immigration, typically within the past year or two, for another type of immigration application, so for an example, individuals who had filed a removal of conditions application and then you're getting ready to file for your naturalization, they likely have your fingerprints in the system already, and so they would just waive your biometrics appointment for your naturalization process. And so if they do that, they'll send you a notification letting you know your biometrics appointment has been waived and that you won't have to attend. So that's great news. One less thing for you to have to worry about doing. And like I said, you'll get that notice from immigration letting you know that. And an important tip, a special tip we want to let you know, what we do here in our office for all of our clients is that we recommend, and like I said, what we do for our clients is we send separate money orders for the government fees. So if you look on the USCIS website for adjustment of status or removal of conditions or naturalization, you'll see that they have the government fees separate. And they'll have a separate fee for the $85 biometrics fee. And so what some people do is they'll write a total check for the naturalization and the biometrics fee all together. But what we recommend is actually sending two separate checks or two separate money orders, one for the application and one for the biometrics fee of $85, because what we have seen immigration doing is that if they decide to waive the biometrics appointment, they'll actually return the $85. That doesn't always happen. Immigration kind of loves to do whatever they want, but we have found if you send the two separate checks, if they decide to waive the appointment, that they would return that government fee of the $85 for your biometrics appointment. All right, so hopefully that was helpful news, and so you can pay attention to that as you're waiting for your biometrics notice to come or a waiver of your biometrics appointment. Thanks for watching.